Guess what really drives Ryan's World popularity? Ryan Koji, a dynamic figure in the world of children's entertainment, has made quite a splash with his engaging product line, Ryan's World. This vibrant brand features everything from fun toys to colorful clothing that kids absolutely love. You can find these products at major retailers like Walmart and Target, making them easily accessible for families. The magic of Ryan's World lies in its connection with children who adore Ryan's energetic YouTube videos, where he unboxes and reviews toys. This not only entertains kids, but also creates a sense of belonging and excitement around his brand. Ryan's ability to engage his audience and promote creativity through play is key to his success. With his products, parents can provide their kids with high-quality, enjoyable items that encourage imaginative exploration. So, have you checked out Ryan's World yet? It's taking the toy market by storm. Did you know Abebe Bikila ran barefoot to victory? In 1960 at the Rome Olympics, Ethiopian runner Abebe Bikila made history by winning the marathon while completely barefoot. This remarkable achievement was not just a personal triumph, it was a groundbreaking moment, marking the first time an African athlete secured an Olympic gold medal in a long-distance race. With a stunning time of 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 16 seconds, Bikila's victory challenged perceptions about running and highlighted the incredible potential of athletes from Africa. Abebe's decision to run without shoes stemmed from a last-minute equipment issue, but it turned into a symbol of resilience and determination. His win resonated worldwide, inspiring countless runners and motivating future generations. Bikila's story reminds us that greatness can emerge from unexpected circumstances, and his legacy continues as a testament to the power of perseverance and the beauty of sport. How many other incredible tales like his await us in Olympic history? Let's uncover the truth about homework. For many of us, homework feels like a rite of passage. But did you know it hasn't always been a staple of education? In the early 20th century, famous inventors like Thomas Edison criticized homework, claiming it was harmful to children's health and well-being. Fast forward to today, and the debate continues. Current studies show that excessive homework can lead to serious issues such as stress, sleep loss, and anxiety among students. This alarming trend has sparked ongoing discussions about what the right balance should be when it comes to educational workloads. Teachers and parents alike are rethinking how much homework is truly beneficial. So should we rethink homework to create a healthier learning environment for our kids? It's a conversation that's more important than ever. Ever thought about why Copenhagen is so green? The Danish capital has embraced a brilliant solution to waste management by turning trash into energy. This innovative system converts non-recyclable waste into electricity, powering around 15,000 homes in the city. It's not just about energy, it's also about sustainability and clever design. The facility features a ski slope on its roof, allowing residents to enjoy winter sports while promoting eco-friendly practices. Families can ski in the heart of the city, all while knowing that their waste helps fuel their community. This unique combination of functionality and recreation symbolizes Copenhagen's commitment to environmental responsibility and livable urban spaces. As cities around the world battle pollution and resource depletion, could this energy from waste model be the solution we need to make our own cities greener and more sustainable? Let's hope more places take note. Did you know standby power has a huge impact? Until recently, millions of households unknowingly wasted billions of dollars each year on standby power consumption. Devices like TVs, microwaves, and game consoles continue to draw electricity even when turned off, a phenomenon known as phantom load. Thanks to advancements in technology and increased awareness, manufacturers now design devices to be more energy efficient, drastically reducing this waste. Smart power strips and energy-efficient design can cut standby power use significantly, resulting in a much lower electricity bill for families. This shift not only saves money, but also helps the environment by reducing overall energy consumption. In a world where every watt counts, these changes in consumer electronics show how small adjustments can lead to significant savings and a greener planet. Isn't it amazing how the little things add up? You might be surprised by squirrels' amazing memory. Squirrels are not just cute little creatures, they are masters of memory. These nimble animals rely heavily on their impressive ability to remember where they have hidden their food for survival. When squirrels stash away nuts and seeds, they don't just randomly toss them anywhere. Instead, they create a mental map of over 1,000 locations, which they can recall later. This skill is crucial, especially in the winter months when food is scarce. Squirrels use a mix of visual cues and landmarks to help them navigate back to these hidden treasures. Interestingly, research has shown that they can even bury nuts in various ways, depending on how likely other animals are to steal them. By carefully choosing hiding spots and being strategic about their methods, squirrels are well adapted to thrive in their environments. Their impressive memory not only shows their intelligence, but also plays a vital role in maintaining the ecosystem, as forgotten nuts can sprout into new trees. Who knew these furry friends were such savvy planners? What if I told you about a helping robot? The Tefi guide robot, created in Spain, is like a friendly companion for blind individuals. Imagine walking down a busy street, and instead of relying solely on a cane, a robot helps you navigate. Tefi uses advanced sensors to detect obstacles around it, like curbs or people, ensuring that those it assists can move safely and confidently. It also works with 3D maps, which allow it to provide precise directions in real time. This innovative technology is transforming the way blind individuals experience their environments, bringing more independence and freedom. By combining cutting-edge engineering with a deep understanding of accessibility needs, the Tefi robot is not just a gadget, it's a game changer. As we embrace technology, how many more everyday challenges can we solve with innovative solutions like Tefi? Believe it or not, dogs love the Kenny Triathlon. This extraordinary event, taking place in Spain and other European countries, mixes swimming, cycling, and running, all while racing alongside our furry friends. Imagine the excitement as competitors, both human and canine, dash through scenic landscapes, splash in water, and pedal down paths together. The Kenny Triathlon isn't just about athleticism. It's designed to deepen the bond between humans and their pets. Participants showcase teamwork, encouraging each other to push their limits while having a blast. Meanwhile, this vibrant event emphasizes the importance of physical activity for pets and promotes a healthy lifestyle for both dogs and their owners. As you watch dogs wagging their tails in delight and humans cheering on their four-legged teammates, it's impossible not to smile. Plus, the event raises awareness for animal welfare, reminding everyone to care for our furry friends. So are you ready to join in on the action and make unforgettable memories with your dog at the next triathlon? What if I told you brainwaves can change your mood? Brainwaves, which are electrical impulses created by our brains, shift based on what we are doing. For example, alpha waves come into play when we're calm yet alert, like when we're daydreaming or enjoying a quiet moment. On the other hand, delta waves kick in during deep sleep, helping our bodies recover and rejuvenate. Fascinatingly, scientists are diving into how these brainwaves can be used to improve our lives. Ongoing research explores ways to harness these waves to boost our concentration when we need to focus or promote relaxation after a long day. Additionally, there's great interest in using brainwave patterns to help treat conditions like anxiety. By understanding how our brain communicates through these waves, we might find powerful new tools for mental health and well-being. Prepare to be amazed by desert blooms. After rare rainfall events, deserts like the Sonoran and Namib can burst into spectacular color through a phenomenon known as desert bloom. When the skies open up and rain falls, dormant seeds of wildflowers, which have been patiently waiting for years, spring to life in just a few days. These vibrant carpets of flowers not only create stunning visuals, but also foster a surge in life in these arid regions. Insects and small animals emerge, attracted by the blooming flowers, leading to a temporary but rich ecosystem. This quick transformation showcases how resilient desert plants are, capable of pausing their growth for extended periods until the right conditions come along. However, this beautiful spectacle doesn't last long, usually only a few weeks before the heat and dryness return. Isn't it amazing how life finds a way to thrive in the harshest conditions? Did you know the first author came from Sumeria? Back around 2300 BC, a scribe named Enheduanna made history as the earliest known author, forever changing how we view literature. Living in ancient Mesopotamia, Enheduanna was not just a writer, he was a high priest and a key figure in religious practices. His most famous work features a collection of religious hymns, intricately inscribed in cuneiform on clay tablets. These hymns celebrated the goddess Inanna and expressed deep devotion, offering a glimpse into the spiritual life of the time. Enheduanna's unique voice and perspective give us invaluable insights into ancient Sumerian culture and religion. What makes his contributions especially remarkable is that he signed his work, establishing the concept of authorship in literature. This act of claiming identity through writing laid a foundation for countless authors who followed, making Enheduanna not just a storyteller, but a pioneer in the world of written expression. Isn't it fascinating to think about how one individual can shape the course of history? Ever wondered where cacao gets its name? The word cacao actually traces its roots back to the ancient Mayan civilization, and it translates to bitter drink. Isn't that fascinating? Cacao wasn't just any food, it was viewed as a divine substance with strong ties to fertility and power, often reserved for royalty or used in sacred rituals. Picture the Maya sipping this foamy beverage made from crushed cacao beans, mixed with water, spices, and sometimes honey. It was both energizing and quite sophisticated. This drink played a crucial role in their society, serving not only as nourishment, but also as a symbol of status and spiritual significance. As time passed, the use of cacao spread across cultures, leading to the chocolate we know and love today, although modern chocolate is decidedly sweeter. From the ancient Mayans to modern-day chocolate lovers, cacao has always held a special place in our hearts, representing a rich history filled with cultural significance and indulgence. So next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, remember its journey from a bitter drink cherished by the ancient Maya to a sweet treat loved around the world. Is it really true bees dance to communicate? Absolutely. Honeybees have a fascinating method of sharing vital information with each other, known as the waggle dance. When foraging bees find a rich source of nectar, they perform this unique dance inside the hive. By waggling their bodies and moving in a figure-8 pattern, they signal the direction and distance to the food source relative to the sun's position. The intensity of their dance also shows how good the food is, guiding their fellow bees toward a successful foraging mission. It's not just about dancing. Bees also use pheromones, which are chemical signals that alert others to danger or a shift in their surroundings. For example, if a threat is detected, they release certain pheromones that trigger alarm responses in the hive. This incredible combination of movement and scent ensures that bees can work together efficiently, adapting quickly to their environment. Isn't it amazing how nature uses such creative methods for communication? Believe it or not, earthquakes are more powerful than you think. The Richter scale, developed by Charles F. Richter in 1935, measures the magnitude of earthquakes and uses a logarithmic scale to determine their strength. This means that each whole number increase on the scale represents a 10-fold increase in amplitude. For instance, a 6.0 earthquake is 10 times more powerful than a 5.0 earthquake. But it doesn't stop there. Every step up the scale not only increases amplitude, but also causes roughly 31.6 times more energy to be released. So if the ground shakes with a magnitude of 8.0, brace yourself. That's about 31.6 times stronger than a 7.0 quake. Understanding this scale helps scientists and emergency responders assess potential damage and prepare for future earthquakes, making it an essential tool in seismology. Are you ready to feel the earth move? Believe it or not, Eugene Barb survived a train accident. In 2018, Eugene found himself in a life-threatening situation when he fell onto train tracks while heavily intoxicated. Witnesses could hardly believe their eyes when, after being struck by a train, he managed to stand up just moments later with only minor injuries. His story quickly spread, capturing the attention of many who saw it as a miraculous survival tale. Local authorities chose not to file charges against him, viewing his close call as a significant enough lesson for his reckless behavior. This incident sparked conversations about safety, accountability, and the role of luck in our lives. Eugene's experience reminds us how fragile life can be and how quickly situations can turn dangerous. His story is a wake-up call for those who might underestimate the risks of their actions and serves as an extraordinary reminder that sometimes even the seemingly impossible can happen. Did you know Greenland is losing ice at alarming rates? This melting is driven by a surprising culprit: black carbon. Wildfires and algae blooms release this dark soot, which settles on the pristine white ice, making it absorb more sunlight and heat up more quickly. In recent years, Greenland's ice sheet has been losing around 234 billion tons of ice every year, a staggering jump from just 25 billion tons in the 1990s. This rapid change threatens not only local ecosystems, but also global sea levels, posing risks to coastal communities around the world. As temperatures rise, the ice continues to melt faster, creating a feedback loop that worsens the situation. Scientists are closely monitoring these changes, hoping to understand the full impact on our planet. With such dramatic shifts happening, it's essential to pay attention to how our actions influence this icy giant. What can we do to help slow this alarming trend? Is it really true that Venus is the hottest planet? You might be surprised to discover that despite its position as the second planet from the Sun, Venus claims the title of the hottest planet in our solar system. This fiery world boasts surface temperatures that average around 460 degrees Celsius or 860 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. The reason for this extreme heat lies not in its proximity to the Sun, but rather in its incredibly thick atmosphere. Comprised primarily of carbon dioxide, with clouds of sulfuric acid swirling above, Venus creates a powerful greenhouse effect. Picture being inside an enormous greenhouse. Sunlight streams in, but heat struggles to escape. This phenomenon traps heat and raises temperatures to these staggering levels. Furthermore, the atmospheric pressure on Venus is around 92 times that of Earth, akin to being nearly a kilometer underwater. Such harsh conditions mean that even the most resilient spacecraft can only endure the environment for a limited time. While Venus may shine brightly in our night sky, it is far from a welcoming destination, captivating scientists as they endeavor to understand our enigmatic cosmic neighbor. Here's a wild fact about name changes. In 2008, a 19-year-old from England made headlines by legally changing his name to an extraordinary title: Captain Fantastic Faster Than Superman, Batman Wolverine, the Hulk, and the Flash combined. This unique name was more than just a whimsical choice. It was a statement about individuality and creativity. Seeking the coolest name imaginable, he embraced the playful spirit of superheroes. Imagine introducing yourself with a title that sounds like a comic book dream. While some might argue that such a lengthy name could lead to awkward situations, he proudly wears it as a badge of honor. This brave move challenges norms about identity and reminds us that names can be expressions of personality. In a world filled with conventional names, how inspiring is it to celebrate one's uniqueness like this? Why tactile affection is vital for infants' health. Infants who miss out on tactile affection, like hugging and cuddling, face serious health risks, including a condition known as failure to thrive syndrome. This condition stems from not receiving enough nurturing during crucial early development stages. Studies show that a lack of touch can reduce oxytocin levels, which is often called the love hormone. Oxytocin plays a key role in bonding and emotional health. Without adequate tactile interaction, infants may experience impaired neurodevelopment, affecting their ability to grow physically and emotionally. Think of it this way. Babies are wired to connect through touch. When they cuddle against a caregiver, it not only feels good, but it also helps their brains develop and promotes a sense of security. So engaging in simple acts of affection, like holding a baby close or gently rocking them, is not just comforting, it's vital for their overall well-being. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a hug can shape a child's future? Why exactly does Isaac Asimov amaze us all? The answer lies in his incredible achievement of being the only known author to have published a book in every category of the Dewey Decimal System. This system organizes all books into 10 main categories, and Asimov's work spans across them all. His diverse contributions are a testament to his versatility and intellect. Not only is he celebrated for his groundbreaking science fiction, but he also wrote extensively on subjects such as history, religion, and even biochemistry, where he was also a respected professor. Asimov's ability to seamlessly craft stories and provide insights across a broad range of topics keeps readers engaged and informed. His work encourages us to explore new ideas and perspectives, reminding us that knowledge is limitless. How did he manage such a monumental feat? His passion for learning and sharing ideas truly set him apart. Amazing fireflies light up for love during mating season. Fireflies are like tiny living flashlights, creating a magical glow to attract mates. This fascinating process is called bioluminescence, where fireflies produce light through a chemical reaction in their bodies. During the warm summer evenings, male fireflies flash their lights in unique patterns, signaling their presence to females. Each species has its own specific rhythm and color of light, making the night sky come alive with a stunning display of twinkling signals. Females respond to these beautiful light shows by lighting up themselves or blinking back, leading to a captivating dance of romance in the dark. Not only does this enchanting process serve the purpose of attracting partners, but it also helps to deter predators. The glow can signal that they are potentially toxic or unpalatable to those who might want to snack on them. So next time you see fireflies lighting up the night, remember, it's a delightful love story happening right before your eyes. Discover the surprising story of Saint Drogo. This intriguing historical figure is often invoked by those battling feelings of unattractiveness or insecurity about their appearance. Born in the 12th century in what is now Belgium, Drogo's life took a transformative turn after a tragic incident that left him physically scarred. Instead of succumbing to despair, he embraced a life of faith, demonstrating that true beauty comes from inner strength and holiness, not just outer appearances. People prayed to him not just for physical beauty, but for self-acceptance and confidence. His legacy encourages us to focus on cultivating our character and virtues instead of fixating on how we look. Saint Drogo's story is a powerful reminder that everyone has struggles, making him a relatable figure for many seeking solace in their times of doubt. Isn't it inspiring to find strength in something deeper? Discover the Smart Terrarium revolutionizing indoor gardening. The AirGarden Smart Terrarium, previously called the Betip Ferret Plus, is changing the way tech-savvy gardeners care for their tropical plants. Using an easy-to-navigate app, this innovative terrarium manages light and humidity, ensuring that plants are always in their ideal environment. Imagine being able to control your indoor garden's conditions right from your smartphone. Whether you're a novice or an expert, the Smart Terrarium makes gardening accessible and fun. Designed to nurture various tropical species, it takes the guesswork out of plant care by providing real-time data and recommendations. This means healthier plants and less stress for gardeners. Plus, the sleek design adds a modern touch to any home decor. Are you ready to grow your plants with the help of smart technology? Did you know hummingbirds come in over 300 colorful species? These incredible little birds display a dazzling array of colors and feather patterns, making them one of nature's most vibrant creatures. From the bright emerald of the ruby-throated hummingbird to the striking iridescence of the violet-crowned hummingbird, each species offers a unique spectacle. While it's common for many of these tiny birds to have short lifespans, often just a few years, some can actually live up to 14 years when conditions are just right. That longevity is impressive for such small creatures, especially considering their energetic lifestyle, which includes flapping their wings up to 80 times per second. These remarkable adaptations allow hummingbirds to thrive in diverse habitats, making them a fascinating subject for birdwatchers and nature lovers alike. Who knew such tiny birds could hold so many surprises? Is it really true that balloons flew at the Olympics? During the 1900 Olympic Games in Paris, an exciting and unique event took place, the very first hot air balloon competition. This unusual contest featured 24 daring participants from 6 different countries, all eager to showcase their flying skills. Unlike traditional Olympic sports that are known today, the balloon competitors took to the skies in various flight-related events, providing a spectacular sight for the spectators below. Imagine the thrill of watching colorful balloons drifting gracefully through the air as contestants tried to achieve the highest altitude, longest flight, and other incredible feats. This addition to the Olympic roster highlighted the adventurous spirit of the era and showcased the fascination people had with flight. Although hot air ballooning hasn't made its way back into the Olympics since then, this extraordinary event reminds us of the diverse and innovative ways in which humans have always sought to explore the skies. What other surprising events could have been part of the Olympics? Why exactly does strawberry power surprise us? Strawberries are more than just a tasty treat. They pack a punch when it comes to nutrients. Surprisingly, these vibrant red berries contain more vitamin C than oranges, which are often hailed as the go-to source for this important vitamin. A single cup of strawberries can provide you with about 150% of your daily vitamin C needs. This means they can help boost your immune system, keeping you healthy and strong. Vitamin C is essential for fighting off infections, promoting skin health, and even helping your body absorb iron from plant-based foods. Plus, strawberries are low in calories and full of antioxidants, making them a smart addition to any diet. So the next time you reach for a snack, consider grabbing a handful of strawberries. They're not just delicious, they're also a powerhouse of health benefits. Don't you love when something so yummy is also so good for you? Here's a wild fact about armadillos and ecosystems. Did you know that these unique creatures might play an important role in maintaining ecological balance? Armadillos are not just intriguing for their armored shells, they also contribute to their environments in surprising ways. For instance, their digging habits help aerate the soil, improving its quality and allowing plants to thrive. By turning over the soil, they also help with nutrient recycling, which supports the growth of various plant species. In habitats where armadillos roam, you might find that their presence promotes a healthier ecosystem overall. This relationship is particularly significant in regions like Gusta, where the balance of flora and fauna is crucial. Their activities may even provide benefits for other wildlife by creating spaces for burrowing animals and new plant growth. Isn't it amazing how one small animal can have such a big impact on the environment? What if I told you about Einstein's secret anagram? It may surprise you that the name of one of history's greatest minds, Albert Einstein, can be creatively rearranged to spell 10 elite brains. This clever anagram not only sounds impressive, but also serves as a fun tribute to Einstein's extraordinary intellect. The idea behind anagrams is to take the letters of one word or phrase and form them into another, often revealing intriguing connections. In Einstein's case, this playful scramble highlights the brilliance of a man who reshaped our understanding of physics. With groundbreaking theories like relativity under his belt, he certainly had the brainpower to earn such a nickname. Anagrams often spark curiosity, transforming familiar names into entertaining puzzles that encourage fans of language and science alike to appreciate the ingenuity behind them. How many other names can you think of that might reveal hidden treasures? Hard to believe, but lottery odds are shocking. Winning a major lottery jackpot isn't just unlikely, it's almost a miracle. The odds of scoring that life-changing fortune are actually lower than the chances of getting bitten by a shark, which stand at about 1 in 11.5 million. That's right! You're more likely to be splashed by a shark in the ocean than find your lucky numbers on the jackpot ticket. If that isn't enough to make you think twice, consider this. It's far easier to become a parent of identical quadruplets than to win big. Statistically, you might have a better shot at 4 baby faces than one huge lottery payout. So why do so many people still play? The thrill of dreaming and the excitement of hoping for a better life keep the lottery alive in our hearts, even if the odds are not in our favor. Have you ever wondered why solar cars are the future? The Squad Solar City car sets a new standard in urban transportation with its innovative design that includes solar panels on its roof. This compact electric vehicle is perfect for short city commutes, offering a green solution to the common problems of pollution and traffic congestion. With room for 2 passengers, it's tailored for city folks who need an efficient way to get around without contributing to the harmful emissions of traditional cars. Imagine zipping through your neighborhood while the sun powers your ride. As urban spaces continue to grow, the importance of eco-friendly alternatives like the Squad increases, promoting sustainable living without sacrificing convenience. By making green transportation accessible to everyone, the Squad Solar City car is not just a vehicle, it's part of a larger movement towards cleaner cities and healthier lifestyles. So are you ready to join the solar revolution? Did you know that the moon is drifting away? This fascinating phenomenon occurs at a rate of about 3.8 centimeters every year. While that might seem small to us, over millions of years, it adds up to significant changes in our night sky. As the moon moves farther away, it will appear smaller during solar eclipses, which means fewer spectacular moments where the moon completely covers the sun. Imagine the thrill of watching an eclipse slowly fade. Scientists can measure this movement using lasers pointed at reflectors left on the moon's surface by the Apollo missions. As time goes on, the distance between Earth and the moon will increase, leading to new patterns in solar eclipses that humanity will experience in the far future. So next time you gaze up at the moon, consider this slow but steady journey away from our planet. What other surprises does our universe hold? Prepare to be amazed by the sheitl's cultural significance. The sheitel is a unique wig worn by Orthodox Jewish women, rooted in a tradition that emphasizes modesty by requiring married women to cover their hair. This practice stems from various religious beliefs that promote privacy and dignity. Women often wear this stylish accessory to blend faith with fashion, demonstrating their adherence to beliefs while embracing beauty. Interestingly, some women choose to wear a chitli, a type of wig that can add more hair and give an even fuller appearance. This clever workaround allows them to stay true to their customs while still experimenting with their look. The sheitel represents more than just a piece of clothing. It embodies a balance between cultural identity and personal expression. Have you ever thought about how such a simple item can hold so much meaning? Have you ever wondered about the first visit to Venus? In November 1965, Venera 3 made history by being the first spacecraft to crash onto another planet's surface, specifically Venus. This groundbreaking mission, launched by the Soviet Union, was a significant milestone in our quest to explore beyond Earth. Venera 3 sent back data that helped scientists understand Venus's harsh environment, which included crushing atmospheric pressure and scorching temperatures that can reach up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit. 475 degrees Celsius. Although the transmission was brief, the information collected paved the way for future missions to learn about our neighboring planet. By overcoming numerous challenges, such as extreme heat and pressure, the Venera missions opened our eyes to the possibilities of extraterrestrial exploration. Today, we continue to study Venus, fascinated by its unique conditions and potential for past or even present life. What other secrets does our solar system hold? Step into the world's largest labyrinth in Belgium. The Derby Labyrinth truly lives up to its title, sprawling over an impressive 64,500 square feet. Imagine wandering through a maze made up of over 11,000 carefully planted cypress bushes. These lush green walls create winding passageways that challenge your sense of direction and invite exploration. It's easy to lose track of time as you meander through the twists and turns, discovering hidden corners and surprises at every turn. Families and friends love to visit, making unforgettable memories while navigating the intricate paths. Not only is it a fun adventure, but this labyrinth is also a wonderful way to enjoy nature and connect with the outdoors. Whether you are seeking thrills or just a peaceful stroll, the Derby Labyrinth has something for everyone. So are you ready to get lost in this enchanting maze? Get excited about Iceland's stunning growth every year. It's hard to believe, but Iceland actually expands by 2 inches annually. This remarkable phenomenon occurs because the island sits right on top of the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a tectonic plate boundary where 2 large plates are slowly drifting apart. As these plates move, magma from the Earth's mantle rises to fill the gap, creating new land and adding to Iceland's already stunning landscape. This process is called seafloor spreading, and it not only forms new land, but also leads to volcanic activity, giving Iceland some of its breathtaking natural features, like geysers and hot springs. Within just a few million years, Iceland could look very different as it continues to expand. Scientists closely study these movements to understand more about our planet's geology and tectonic processes. Who would have thought that while we go about our daily lives, Iceland is literally growing before our eyes? Imagine standing on land that wasn't there just a few years ago. Have you ever wondered why pigeons are so special? Common pigeons, often overlooked in our busy lives, boast incredible abilities that set them apart. One surprising skill is their ability to see ultraviolet light, which means they can pick up on colors we can't even imagine. But that's just the beginning. Pigeons can also differentiate between various artistic styles and musical genres, showing a sophisticated taste that rivals some humans. Even more astonishing, researchers have trained them to identify signs of cancer in medical scans. In some cases, these feathered friends have proven to be more accurate than trained human experts. This remarkable skill showcases their acute visual perception and intelligence. As we learn more about these birds, we realize that their talents are not only fascinating, but they could also hold keys to improving human health and understanding art. Isn't it amazing how much we can discover about such common creatures? Ever thought about why gratitude makes us happier? Research shows that expressing gratitude can significantly enhance our happiness levels. When we take a moment to articulate our appreciation, whether it's thanking a friend for their support or complimenting a colleague on their hard work, we don't just brighten their day, we also lift our own spirits. Scientists have discovered that the simple act of sharing kindness can lead to genuine feelings of joy and satisfaction. This uplifting connection is something we all can cultivate. Imagine if everyone made it a point to share compliments and positive affirmations daily. The ripple effect could transform our communities. So next time you feel grateful, don't keep it to yourself. Let those words fly. By doing so, you might just find your own mood getting a delightful boost too. Hard to believe, but history overlooked this female scientist. In 1967, a remarkable discovery unfolded at Cambridge University when Jocelyn Bell Burnell, a graduate student, identified 4 pulsars, neutron stars that emit regular pulses of radiation. This groundbreaking find was crucial for astrophysics, yet her advisor was credited as the first author of the paper, overshadowing her groundbreaking work. It wasn't until 2018, over 5 decades later, that she received the Breakthrough Prize in Fundamental Physics, a major acknowledgement of her contributions. Instead of focusing solely on her achievement, she chose to use the prize money to create scholarships for struggling graduate students, demonstrating her commitment to future generations in science. Bell Burnell's story highlights the importance of recognizing women's contributions in science and serves as an inspiration to keep pushing for equality in all fields. You won't believe this about Victorian baking. In the 19th century, some bakers took food presentation to a whole new level by adding chalk, alum, or even plaster to their flour. These additives made their bread and pastries look whiter and more appealing, but they also brought up serious questions about food safety. Imagine buying a loaf of bread that might contain substances not meant for human consumption. While it's easy to see why bakers would want their goods to appear more appetizing, it's a bit shocking to think this practice could compromise the quality of their food. Health regulations weren't as strict back then, so many people unknowingly consumed these harmful additives, believing they were getting something wholesome. This reveals fascinating insights into human nature. How far would you go to make your food look perfect? Today, we're grateful for modern food safety standards that keep our baked goods safe and delicious. Discover the mystery of disappearing polymorphs. This fascinating phenomenon occurs when chemical crystals spontaneously change their structure, leading to significant challenges in pharmaceuticals. For example, certain drugs must maintain a specific crystal form for effective production. But when polymorphs disappear, the original crystal structure can no longer be retrieved. This surprising transformation can hinder the synthesis of life-saving medications, making it harder for scientists to produce them reliably. The reasons why these changes happen are still being uncovered, but environmental factors like temperature and pressure often play a crucial role. Understanding disappearing polymorphs is essential for ensuring consistent drug quality and availability. As researchers dive deeper into this captivating subject, they hope to find solutions that will help pharmaceutical companies navigate these challenges. What other surprises do chemical processes hold? Is it really true that full moons cause craziness? Research suggests that during a full moon, some people might act a little wilder than usual. Many believe that the bright glow of this lunar phase can stir up unusual behavior, leading to an increase in strange incidents and emergency room visits. Imagine a night where everything seems a bit more dramatic. Arguments flare up, pets act restless, and even people report feeling more restless or anxious. This phenomenon isn't just folklore. Studies indicate that hospitals often see a rise in patients on full moon nights. Critics argue that it's a coincidence, but those who work in emergency services tend to have stories ready about the lunar effect. With so much chatter around full moons and their supposed power, one might wonder, could the moon's pull truly influence human behavior, or is it simply a matter of heightened awareness? Discover the meaning behind Nepal's unique flag. The flag consists of two stacked triangles, a design that sets it apart from any other national flag. These triangles symbolize the towering Himalayan mountains and represent Nepal's rich cultural tapestry, particularly its two predominant religions, Hinduism and Buddhism. The upper triangle features a white moon, symbolizing peace and tranquility, while the lower triangle showcases a sun, representing courage and resolve. The vibrant crimson color of the flag reflects Nepal's beauty and courage, while the blue border signifies peace. This distinct design reflects the connection of the Nepalese people to their land and their spiritual beliefs. With each element carefully chosen, the flag not only represents the nation's natural beauty, but also the harmony between its diverse cultures. So when you see the flag waving in the breeze, you're witnessing a celebration of Nepal's identity and unity. Did you know that mosquitoes urinate while feeding? It might sound surprising, but these pesky insects are equipped with a unique biological process that helps them manage fluids. When a mosquito bites, it sucks up blood, which is essential for nourishing its eggs. However, this process also results in the intake of excess fluid. To maintain balance and avoid overloading their bodies, mosquitoes need to excrete some of this fluid quickly. As they munch on their meal, they simultaneously expel urine to lighten the load and stay healthy. This clever adaptation allows them to enjoy their feast without becoming sluggish. So the next time you feel that itch from a mosquito, remember they're multitasking, drawing blood and dealing with bodily waste at the same time. Isn't nature fascinating? Have you ever wondered why helium makes your voice squeaky? When you inhale helium, you change the way sound waves travel from your vocal cords. Helium is much less dense than the oxygen we usually breathe, which allows sound waves to move faster. This speed boost creates the higher-pitched, comical voice that many of us recognize from funny moments at parties or events. Normally, air is mostly made up of nitrogen and oxygen, which are denser than helium. When sound travels through these gases, it slows down, giving our voices a lower tone. But once helium enters your lungs, it shifts everything. The result? A delightful squeak that can make anyone laugh. This quirky change showcases how different gases can dramatically alter our everyday experiences. So the next time you find yourself with a helium balloon, remember the science behind your new voice. Here's what actually happens when your heart breaks. Broken heart syndrome, or Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, is a fascinating yet alarming condition that reveals the powerful connection between our emotions and our bodies. When someone experiences extreme emotional stress, such as the death of a loved one or a painful breakup, it can trigger this syndrome. As a result, the heart temporarily enlarges, taking on a shape reminiscent of a Japanese octopus trap, known as a takotsubo. This peculiar change affects the heart's ability to pump blood effectively, leading to symptoms that can mimic a heart attack, such as chest pain and shortness of breath. Scientists believe that stress hormones, like adrenaline, play a significant role in this process. So next time you hear of heartbreak, remember that it's not just emotional, it can physically reshape our hearts too. Believe it or not, Norilsk has a dark history. This harsh city, situated above the Arctic Circle, was built by prisoners of the Soviet Gulag during some of the regime's darkest days. Imagine a place where the temperatures plunge to a staggering minus 67 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a chilling atmosphere that few can survive. Norilsk isn't just known for its extreme cold. It also suffers from severe pollution. The air is filled with sulfur dioxide and heavy metals, choking the environment and turning the snow not just white, but sometimes black or red. This pollution leads to acidic rain, causing damage to both nature and human health. Life in Norilsk is a constant battle against the elements and man-made hazards. The once bustling city has become a haunting reminder of its past, showcasing how industry and hardship shaped its identity. Despite its harsh conditions, people continue to reside there, displaying resilience in a unique way of life. What does this tell us about human endurance? Are we capable of thriving amidst such challenges? Can you believe how our senses work together? In a fascinating experiment, researchers tested individuals while they were blindfolded and had their noses plugged. This unique setup revealed that participants struggled to tell the difference between various items, like a peach, a potato, and a rubber ball, without relying on their sense of sight or smell. Instead, they could only identify these objects by feeling their textures. This surprising finding highlights the importance of our senses working in harmony. When we see and smell, it's natural for us to rely on those cues to understand the world around us. But when those senses are blocked, we realize just how crucial texture and touch are in our daily lives. It's a powerful reminder about how interconnected our senses are, showing that we often take for granted our ability to recognize things easily. So, next time you munch on a snack or pick up a new object, think about how your senses are all working together to give you that complete experience. Isn't it incredible how complex our perception really is? Did you know Iran dominates global pistachio production? With a staggering 50% share of the world's output, Iran stands as the top player in the pistachio game. These delightful green nuts are not just a tasty snack, but also a critical part of many cultures, especially in Middle Eastern cuisine. Meanwhile, the United States contributes most of the remaining pistachio harvest, primarily from California, which produces an impressive 99% of the American supply. However, the rising temperatures and unpredictable weather patterns due to climate change pose a significant threat to California's pistachio farms. These trees crave cold winters to flourish, and without the right climate, their production may decline. As we look towards the future, how will these environmental challenges impact our beloved pistachios? The upcoming years might just redefine where our favorite nuts come from. Prepare to be amazed by rhinos' incredible lifespan. Rhinoceroses typically live between 35 to 40 years in the wild, which is quite impressive for such large animals. They experience a range of challenges that can shorten their lives, including habitat loss and poaching. However, when they thrive in protected reserves, some rhinos have been known to live even longer. These magnificent creatures not only rely on their size for protection, but also have thick skin, which helps safeguard them from predators. Rhinos play a crucial role in their ecosystems by grazing on vegetation. This activity helps maintain the balance of their habitats, allowing other species to flourish. Their unique features and social behaviors, such as forming small groups or living solitarily depending on the species, make them fascinating animals. So next time you come across a rhino, remember the incredible journey they've been on for decades. Surprisingly, it's a fact that flags misled enemies. The phrase "show your true colors" has a fascinating history that dates back to maritime warfare centuries ago. When ships approached each other, they often flew false flags, which were symbols designed to trick rivals into thinking they were friendly. This deception was a clever tactic used to gain the upper hand before revealing their real identity. Hence, the moment when they would show their true colors. This phrase gradually evolved into a common saying we use today, indicating someone revealing their true self or intentions. Imagine a pirate ship, shrouded in mist, suddenly lifting the flag of a peaceful nation only to strike with surprise. This gives us a glimpse into the cunning strategies of the past, showing how language can grow and change, connecting us to history in surprising ways. Is it really true that dogs can have vitiligo? Absolutely. Meet a remarkable 14-year-old dog whose skin and coat have changed color due to this fascinating condition. Vitiligo is a skin disorder that causes patches of skin to lose their pigment, leading to striking white spots. Observers are often surprised thinking the dog's eyes have been painted white, but that's a natural part of the vitiligo process. This dog's unique appearance has captured hearts and minds across the internet, inspiring thousands who see it as a symbol of resilience and beauty and diversity. The dog's story isn't just about a physical transformation, it brings attention to the amazing ways animals can adapt and thrive despite challenges. This pup reminds us that beauty comes in all forms, and every creature has a story worth sharing. Have you ever seen a dog with vitiligo before? Prepare to be amazed by Poland's Crooked Forest. This extraordinary place, known as the Krzywy Las, is located near Gryfino and features around 400 pine trees, each with a peculiar J-shaped curve at the base of their trunks. What makes these trees truly fascinating is that they all bend in the same direction before reaching for the sky, creating an enchanting and surreal landscape. Scientists have puzzled over this natural phenomenon for years, with theories ranging from human intervention to unique environmental conditions during the tree's early growth. Some believe that the curvature happened when the trees were saplings, possibly due to snow or other external factors that influenced their shape. This artistic display of nature has turned the forest into a popular tourist destination, attracting visitors eager to witness this unusual spectacle. Whether it's for a stroll among these quirky trees or a stunning photo opportunity, the Crooked Forest leaves a lasting impression. Could it be nature's way of showing us its creativity? Let's uncover the truth about the Battle of Stiklestad. This epic clash in Norway in 1030 transformed the region's history. Known as the Thousand-Year Battle, it marked a significant turning point as King Olaf the Setter, Tryggvason, a pro-Christian ruler, faced off against a coalition of pagan Viking leaders. This battle wasn't just about swords and shields. It symbolized the struggle between the Old Norse traditions and the emerging influence of Christianity. Despite Olaf's bravery, he was ultimately defeated, leading to a major shift in cultural and religious practices in Norway. After his death, Olaf was hailed as a martyr, and his legacy helped to spread Christianity further in the region. The aftermath of the battle laid the groundwork for Norway's future, and it resonates even today, showing how a single event can shape a nation's identity for centuries. What do you think shaped the future of Viking society? Have you ever wondered why asthma inhalers matter? Albuterol is a vital emergency medication that helps millions of asthma sufferers breathe easier. However, the story behind this life-saving drug is filled with challenges. Pharmaceutical companies, eyeing profit, pressured for patents on their own inhalers, aiming to monopolize the market. This push not only threatened accessibility for patients requiring this crucial medication, but also sparked serious environmental concerns. Many inhalers release greenhouse gases that contribute to climate change. As companies focused on profits, the need for more sustainable solutions became urgent. Innovations in inhaler designs and formulations are necessary to balance health needs while protecting our planet. With asthma affecting a wide range of people, from children to adults, it's crucial to ensure that effective and environmentally friendly options are available. Will the industry rise to the occasion and find a way to protect both patients and the Earth? Is it really true that penguins have knees? Yes, they do. Penguins, those adorable creatures waddling around in chilly climates, actually possess knees that are hidden beneath layers of feathers and fat. This might seem surprising because their bodies appear so streamlined. The design is clever. The concealed knees help penguins maintain their iconic waddling gait, which is not just cute, but energy efficient. When they walk, their unique leg structure allows them to conserve energy as they move across ice and land. Instead of running, they take short, shuffling steps that save strength for when they need to dive into the water. This efficient movement is crucial for their survival, as it helps them hunt for fish and evade predators. The next time you see a penguin strutting around, Remember that there's more going on beneath those fluffy feathers. What if I told you kittens can have multiple dads? This fascinating fact comes from the way female cats, or queens, behave during their heat cycles. When a queen is in heat, she becomes quite the social butterfly, attracting several male cats. It's not unusual for her to mate with different tomcats. This means that a single litter of kittens can have various fathers. When the kittens are born, they can inherit different traits from each dad, leading to a striking mix of colors and patterns in their fur. This phenomenon is known as superfecundation, and it shows just how unique each litter can be. It's a reminder of the remarkable ways nature works, particularly in the animal kingdom. So when you see a litter of kittens, consider the possibility that they might be half-siblings, sharing a mom but having different dads. Isn't that wild? Most people don't know this, but golf sparks emotions. Golf isn't just a sport, it's a journey through time, especially at places like the Edisafest and the Furious Country Club. These iconic locations breathe life into the game, reminding us of the nostalgia and unique experiences of the 1950s. As players swing their clubs, they might feel echoes of laughter, friendly rivalries, and summer afternoons spent on lush green fairways. The atmosphere at these clubs is often thick with stories. Every hole tells a tale of triumph, frustration, or laughter shared with friends. Golf brings generations together, allowing younger players to learn from the old-timers while creating new memories. Even if you're not a seasoned golfer, just stepping onto a course can stir feelings of freedom and joy. So why does this blend of sport and emotion continue to thrive through the decades? Can you believe Ethiopia planted 350 million trees in one day? This remarkable achievement happened thanks to the Gold Botanical Garden, which organized a massive reforestation effort aimed at fighting deforestation and climate change. On July 29, 2019, over 3 million people came together across Ethiopia, grabbing shovels and seedlings to contribute to this historic initiative. The country is known for its rich biodiversity, but it has faced serious challenges from deforestation due to agriculture and urban expansion. Planting trees not only helps restore ecosystems, but also provides oxygen, improves soil quality, and combats rising global temperatures. Ethiopia's commitment to environmental sustainability is inspiring and serves as a shining example for other nations. With their ambitious goal of planting 4 billion trees by 2020, Ethiopia is leading a green revolution on the continent. Could this initiative inspire similar actions worldwide? Prepare to be amazed by Greenland's size. Did you know that Greenland is the world's largest territory dependency by landmass? Covering about 2.16 million square kilometers, which is roughly 230 square miles, this massive island is a territory of Denmark. To put that into perspective, Greenland is almost 4 times larger than Texas. Despite its enormous size, much of Greenland is covered by ice, with about 80% of the landmass blanketed in a thick ice sheet. This icy expanse holds around 10% of the world's fresh water, making it crucial for our planet's climate and sea levels. Surprisingly, Greenland's population is quite small, with only around 56,000 residents, mainly living on the coasts. The interior remains largely uninhabited due to the harsh climate. So whether you're intrigued by its vast landscapes or the unique way of life of its people, Greenland is a remarkable place that continues to fascinate explorers and scientists alike. Rats could be future rulers if humans vanish. These clever little creatures possess an extraordinary ability to adapt to various environments, which makes them intriguing candidates for world domination in a hypothetical scenario where humans disappear. With an incredible talent for thriving in diverse settings, from urban spaces to rural fields, rats can easily find food and shelter. One of their most impressive traits is their rapid reproduction rate. A small colony can explode into a massive population in no time. While we're busy with our lives, rats are busy establishing themselves as formidable survivors. For example, researchers have observed how quickly they can learn to navigate complex mazes or find innovative ways to access food sources. They can even thrive in the harshest conditions, like sewers or disaster-stricken areas. This adaptability highlights the resilience of life on Earth, reminding us of nature's incredible versatility. So next time you spot a rat, remember that you might just be looking at one of the world's future dominators if humans vanish. Did you know that a million K-Chill once bought less? In the 1800s, the value of currency varied dramatically, and the K-Chill was no exception. During this period, a million K-Chill represented a significant amount of money, but its purchasing power was far different from what we associate with $1 million today. Fluctuations in currency value often reflected economic conditions, political instability, and even inflation. Just imagine how difficult it was for people to plan their finances when the value of money could shift unexpectedly. Economic crises could leave families struggling, while booms in trade could lead to rapid increases in wealth. This historical context reminds us how important it is to understand the economic forces shaping our society today. How different would our lives be if we experienced such wild changes in currency value? Why is Lion Rock so impressive in Sigiriya? This stunning rock formation stands 656 feet tall, dominating the landscape in this remarkable location. Lion Rock isn't just a towering structure, it has a rich history too. Its impressive height and unique shape make it a natural landmark that draws in visitors and locals alike. Surrounding the rock is a fascinating moat and walls, which add to its historical significance and mystery. These elements have stood the test of time, making it a site of both natural beauty and cultural importance. Many believe that Lion Rock served as a lookout point and a defensive position for past civilizations. As you gaze at this geological marvel, you can appreciate how it has captivated people for generations. Whether you're hiking up its paths or simply admiring it from a distance, Lion Rock offers a glimpse into the past while showcasing the stunning beauty of the area. Isn't it amazing how nature and history come together in this spectacular way? Imagine a table that does it all. This futuristic smart table is changing the way we think about furniture. Designed not just for aesthetics, it combines multiple functions, making it an essential part of any modern home. Picture this. It can hold your coffee while simultaneously chilling your drinks in a hidden refrigerator. Want to enjoy some music? The table is equipped with powerful speakers, letting you set the mood for any occasion. Plus, you won't have to deal with messy wires. This table features wireless phone charging to keep your devices powered up effortlessly. Want to adjust the lighting or change the music? Just use your voice. Thanks to Google Assistant, you can control everything from the comfort of your couch. With its sleek design and clever storage solutions, this smart table proves that innovation can be both practical and stylish. How cool is that? You won't believe this about Philadelphia. Approximately half of all Americans live within a day's drive of this vibrant city, making it an accessible destination for millions. Philadelphia isn't just famous for the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, it's also a hotspot for neighborhood gatherings and cookouts, which reflects its rich community spirit. Residents enjoy warmer months filled with backyard barbecues and block parties, fostering connections among friends and families. Moreover, Philadelphia's diverse neighborhoods offer a mix of cultures, cuisines, and traditions, making each gathering unique. Whether you're savoring a cheesesteak or listening to local music, there's always something happening in the city of brotherly love. So if you're looking for a place to celebrate, relax, or explore history, why not consider a trip to Philadelphia? You might just discover a new favorite spot. Is it really true that pennies favor tails? You might be surprised to learn that if you spin a US Lincoln penny on a table, it settles on tails an astonishing 80% of the time. This quirky phenomenon comes from the design of the penny itself. When the coin is manufactured, the weight distribution is not uniform. The side with Lincoln's head is slightly heavier than the tail side. As the coin spins, gravity plays a crucial role, working to bring the heavier side down first. This fascinating blend of physics and chance creates a situation where, over numerous spins, you'll see tails land far more often than heads. While this doesn't mean every individual spin will end in tails, you can bet that the odds are stacked in its favor. Next time you're at a board game or flipping a coin for a decision, consider using a penny and observe the results yourself. Will you be the one to test this fun fact with friends? Discover the dazzling ice tunnels beneath Mendenhall Glacier. These captivating caves hidden beneath the glacier's surface are an enchanting display of nature's artistry. The vibrant fluorescent blue ice creates an almost otherworldly scene, drawing visitors and adventurers alike to explore its depths. As the glacier melts and shifts, these tunnels are constantly transforming, making each visit unique and exciting. However, this beauty comes with a warning. The environment can be precarious. Melting ice can lead to sudden collapses, and the combination of slipping and freezing temperatures poses risks. Thus, while the allure of these tunnels is undeniable, safety should always come first. Whether you're an avid climber or a curious traveler, the Mendenhall Glacier Caves offer a spectacular glimpse into the powerful forces of nature. Imagine wandering through these icy corridors, where the walls seem to glow with icy luminescence. Are you ready for such an adventure? Hard to believe, but capuchin monkeys wash with urine. These clever primates have a unique grooming habit called urine washing, where they apply their own urine to their bodies, especially on their hands and feet. This surprising behavior may seem bizarre to us, but it serves important social and practical purposes. By spreading their scent, capuchins can communicate their presence to other monkeys in their group, helping to establish social bonds and territory. Imagine using your own scent to mark your place in the world. Moreover, the urine might help maintain their hygiene, as it can deter parasites. Watching these intelligent creatures in action reveals not only their adaptability, but also the complexity of their social interactions. So the next time you see a capuchin monkey, remember that their grooming rituals are more than just quirky habits. They play a key role in their lifestyle and community. Isn't nature fascinating? Let's uncover the truth about goat eyes. Goats are fascinating creatures, and one of their most striking features is their rectangular pupils. This unique shape allows them to see a wider field of vision, which is incredibly useful for spotting predators in the wild. Unlike humans who have round pupils, goats can easily detect movement from almost every angle without moving their heads. This adaptation plays a crucial role in their survival, helping them stay alert to danger. Additionally, goats have been part of human culture for centuries, often associated with various religious beliefs or even demonic imagery. This unusual appearance has sparked curiosity and myths throughout history. As you admire the next goat you see, remember that those quirky rectangle pupils are more than just a fun fact. They are a smart adaptation that helps these animals thrive in their environment. Did you know that trypophobia affects many people worldwide? This peculiar phobia causes intense fear or discomfort when individuals see clusters of small holes or patterns, like honeycombs or lotus seed pods. While it might seem unusual, trypophobia can trigger serious anxiety and unease for those who experience it. Some people may feel a chilling sensation, increased heart rate, or even nausea when confronted with these patterns. Scientists are still trying to figure out why this phobia develops. Some suggest it might be linked to evolutionary responses, where the sight of holes could remind our ancestors of dangerous or harmful creatures. Others think it could be a learned behavior from a young age. Whatever the cause, trypophobia highlights how our brains can react intensely to specific visual stimuli, reminding us just how complex our feelings can be. Surprisingly, it's a fact that roller coasters can twist your fate. In the Netherlands, a unique roller coaster is changing the way we enjoy thrill rides. This innovative coaster features adjustable wings on each cart, allowing riders to tilt and rotate as they soar through loops and drops. Imagine the excitement of choosing your own adventure in real time. If you crave adrenaline, you can lean into the turns for a wilder experience. On the other hand, if you prefer a milder ride, you can adjust the wings to keep your thrill level in check. This interactive design turns a regular amusement park outing into an exhilarating adventure catered just for you. It's not just about speed and height, it's about personalizing your experience, making each ride unique. So next time you hop on a coaster, imagine having the power to control the thrill. What could be more exciting? Did you know that the one-drop rule shaped America? This law emerged during the Jim Crow era and classified anyone with even a single drop of African ancestry as black. This stringent classification was not just about race, it profoundly impacted people's lives, rights, and social status. Imagine being judged not by your appearance or upbringing, but solely by a tiny fraction of your ancestry. This discriminatory rule led to widespread social injustices, forcing many individuals into marginalization regardless of how they identified. Families often faced harsh realities. Parents could lose their children to the legal system based on this rule. The one-drop rule created a rigid racial hierarchy, causing divisions that still echo in social dynamics today. It's a stark reminder of how laws can shape social identities and experiences, raising important questions about race and identity in contemporary society. How do these historical rules still affect us today? What if I told you periods changed TV forever? In 1985, a groundbreaking Xanax commercial became the first time the word period was mentioned on television in relation to menstruation. This was a monumental moment not just for advertising, but for the entire media landscape. Before this, discussions about menstrual health were often shrouded in silence and stigma. By bringing the topic into the public eye, the Xanax ad helped pave the way for a more open dialogue about women's health issues. It signaled a shift in how society viewed menstruation, encouraging brands and media outlets to address periods more openly. As a result, we started seeing more content focused on menstrual education and health representation in TV shows and commercials, fostering a sense of normalcy around the topic. Today, we can celebrate how far we've come in talking about periods without embarrassment. So isn't it interesting to consider how that single moment changed everything? Discover the incredible journey of Ibn Battuta. This remarkable Moroccan scholar traveled an astonishing 75,000 miles, 120,000 kilometers, across the globe, experiencing and documenting a rich tapestry of cultures. Between the 14th century and 1353, Battuta's adventures took him through Africa, the Middle East, and Asia, where he marvelously absorbed local traditions and lifestyles. His travelogue, the Rihla, is not just a detailed account of his adventures, but also a window into the world before Western dominance took hold. Through his observations, Battuta helped readers understand the interconnectedness of societies that stretch far beyond their borders. His vivid storytelling paints a picture of bustling markets, majestic mosques, and the warmth of hospitality encountered along his paths. Today, the Rihla serves as a crucial resource for historians and a fascinating read for anyone curious about the world of the past. What secrets might his travels still hold for us? Did you know about wedding loans in the UAE? A surprising trend has emerged in the United Arab Emirates, revealing that men often rely on personal loans for a staggering 80% of their wedding expenses. This financial burden has led many Emirati men to seek brides from abroad, opting for less costly weddings. The high expectations surrounding traditional Emirati marriages can be overwhelming, prompting some grooms to feel the pressure to fund lavish celebrations which they might not be able to afford. In response to these challenges, the UAE government has taken a positive step by establishing a special fund aimed at providing financial assistance specifically to grooms marrying Emirati brides. This initiative not only supports local customs and traditions, but also helps to ease the financial strain on young couples. By addressing these economic pressures, the government hopes to balance traditional marriage customs with the realities of modern life, ultimately fostering a healthier environment for both families and relationships in the UAE. Have you ever wondered how your intestines heal? The intestines are not just long tubes for digestion. They have a fascinating protective system. They are covered by a double layer of tissue called peritoneum, which wraps around and supports your abdominal organs. When an injury occurs, this peritoneum can cleverly move toward the damaged area. Imagine your body as a skilled repair crew, sending help right where it's needed most. This smart reaction helps guide healing processes, ensuring that the right nutrients and cells get to the injury site. By redirecting tissue and assisting in recovery, your body employs an impressive healing strategy that minimizes damage and promotes repair. It's amazing how our bodies have evolved these intricate mechanisms to protect us. So next time you think about digestion, remember that your intestines are also busy being vigilant protectors of health. Can you believe duct tape can't fix leaky ducts? Surprisingly, many people think of duct tape as the ultimate problem solver, but when it comes to sealing leaky ducts, it just doesn't cut it. Tests have shown that duct tape fails time and again in this specific application, leaving homeowners with ongoing air leaks and higher energy bills. Not only is it ineffective, but using duct tape for duct repairs can also run afoul of building codes designed to ensure safety and efficiency. Instead of the trusty tape, it's better to use materials specifically designed for duct sealing, like mastic or proper duct tape that meets regulatory standards. Next time you spot a leak, remember, duct tape might be great for quick fixes in your home, but for your HVAC system, stick to what works best. What made Donny Osmond a teen heartthrob? Donny Osmond skyrocketed to fame in the 1970s as a charming teen idol, captivating hearts long before today's pop icons. With his famous hit song, Innocent, a remake with a fresh appeal, he showcased his vocal talent and boyish good looks. This track resonated widely, allowing him to connect deeply with fans who were enamored by his genuine personality and engaging stage presence. The success of Innocent wasn't just about the catchy melody, it was a reflection of a cultural shift where young performers began to dominate the music scene. Osmond's rise during this period played a crucial role in shaping teen pop, demonstrating that talent combined with a relatable image could create a lasting legacy. However, his journey wasn't without challenges. He navigated the intense pressures of fame, evolving his music style to remain relevant. Today, as audiences look back at his career, it's clear that Donny Osmond holds a special place in music history. How has his influence shaped pop music today? Can you imagine that one word holds 15 letters? The word uncopyrightable is not only impressive for its length, but also for its unique quality. It contains no repeating letters. This makes it the only 15-letter English word that meets this criterion, a fascinating fact that many people might not know. Think about it. Most long words often have multiple letters appearing more than once, like extraordinarily, which actually has repeating letters. Uncopyrightable means something that cannot be duplicated or copied, and it serves as a great reminder of the richness and quirks of the English language. Whether you're a word enthusiast or just curious about cool language facts, this word stands out in its own right. Next time you're playing a word game or trying to impress friends with your vocabulary, you can whip out this gem. Who's ready to expand their word collection? Have you ever wondered where all that dust comes from? It turns out that dust in our homes has a surprising source: our own bodies. The process of shedding skin is completely natural and happens all the time. Our skin, specifically the outer layer called the epidermis, constantly renews itself. In fact, we lose millions of tiny skin cells every day without even realizing it. These dead skin cells become part of the dust that settles on furniture, floors, and surfaces in our living spaces. You might not think about it, but a significant portion of household dust is simply made up of these skin flakes. This means that maintaining a clean home involves regular dusting and vacuuming to manage the accumulation of this natural debris. So next time you see dust bunnies hiding in the corners, remember that you're sharing your space with a little piece of yourself. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies contribute to the tiny particles floating around us? Explore Japan's fascination with raw meat consumption. In Japan, some people are captivated by the idea of eating raw meat, a practice that raises eyebrows and health concerns. Raw meat dishes like sashimi and yuko showcase the cultural love for fresh ingredients, but there are hidden risks. Consuming raw meat can lead to foodborne illnesses, including parasitic infections and bacteria like E. coli or Salmonella. Despite these dangers, many Japanese see raw meat as a delicacy, often associating it with premium dining experiences and traditional culinary craftsmanship. The cultural attitude towards food and health plays a large role in this preference. For many, the thrill of trying something unique outweighs the risks, leading to lively conversations about culinary boundaries. It's a fascinating example of how culture shapes our food choices and perceptions of safety. While enjoying raw meat can be exhilarating, it's essential to understand the precautions necessary to minimize health risks. So what do you think? Would you dare to taste raw meat? Did you know Jijak Kaki began changing our understanding of us? This fascinating innovation was first introduced in 1987 in Olamanusha, capturing the imagination of many and opening new doors for the study of human capabilities. Jijak Kaki, a remarkable initiative, focused on exploring the limits of human development and demonstrated what we can achieve when we push boundaries. It sparked discussions about the potential of enhancing our physical abilities and understanding how we can adapt to different environments. As researchers studied the impacts of Jijak Kaki, they found that it wasn't just about performance. The findings highlighted important insights into health, resilience, and community engagement. The legacy of Jijak Kaki continues to inspire new generations of thinkers and scientists. What does this mean for the future of human development?